Hi, my name's Katie MacNeil. I've been a groom on and off for about 15 years, and I have worked for several different trainers over the years. I'm currently working for Desiree Jones. A typical workday as a groom, we usually start fairly early. Depends where you're working, but usually the first thing you do would be turn your horses outside, and then you get their stalls done, clean their water buckets, bring them back in, and then usually we get them harnessed to go out and exercise, and they go out and do that. And once they're done that, they get a bath, and then once they're dry and all the horses have been exercised for the day, then we typically start putting them away, which just kind of consists of brushing them, picking out their feet, tending to different injuries if they might have any. And then usually you set out feeds and sweep up and call it a day. I think that you have to be very passionate about the job and hardworking and just really have a love for the animal. I would say probably the most challenging part of being a groom is the early mornings and the late nights because you need to start early in the morning, but then when you're racing, you can get home pretty late sometimes, and then you kind of got to get up and do it all over again. But depending on your job, you don't necessarily have to do the racing at night, but I have found that's the most challenging part is early mornings, late nights, long hours. My dad used to train horses, so I have grown up in this industry and I've always been around them. And that's kind of when my love for this job started when I was a child. I have done other things, but I always come back to it. It's just something about it. Once you get into it, it just kind of sucks you in and you just end up loving it. So some advice I would have for newcomers coming into this role is to not get overwhelmed. It might seem like a lot at first, but once you get the hang of things, it kind of just comes naturally, and you just end up really loving it. You kind of fall in love with your horses, and that makes you want to get up every day and go to the barn and see them and work on them and help them perform at their best. I would have to say the most satisfying part about being a groom is working on your horse all week, and then when they go out and race and they cross the finish line first and they win, and you get to go over to the winner's circle with them and get your picture taken. And it's, I don't know, there's no other feeling like it. I would definitely say that's probably the most satisfying part of the job. So I wish you all the best in your future equine endeavors. It's a really fun industry to be a part of, and I think you'll find that you'll really enjoy it.